So recently in the world of Grand Theft Auto 6 there has been a big debate, and some credible sources even shut down a fake article, apparently an article which contains a ton of leaks about the upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 game. This leak about GTA 6 with all of the information which we will be going over in this video, so make sure you do stay around, apparently is coming from the same person who actually leaked a ton of stuff for Red Dead Redemption 2 back in 2017, and the guy was actually false for everything he talked about. Apparently he was just a guy looking for attention, and that he was just spouting some information out there to the public which is totally just irrelevant and didn't really make any sense whatsoever. So the same guy actually came back and now is talking about GTA 6, because GTA 6 is potentially Rockstar's next biggest upcoming game, and since there is tons of information and tons of rumors, just a lot of talk about GTA 6 in general, so there is no surprise at all that somebody went and sprung up a ton of information regarding GTA 6 in a leaked format. And of course, with every good story, the guy apparently knows somebody at Rockstar Games, or who knows someone who knows somebody else who has a friend that works at Rockstar Games. We all know that person that always says something like that, and it is very annoying because a lot of the time it's just totally not true. But however, I read some of this information and I looked at some of the leaked stuff the guy talked about, and I will have it on screen for you guys now in a second. But I read through all of this leaked information, and my god, it does sound really cool. And to be honest, I really did enjoy and admire a lot of the stuff the guy actually leaked. Well, supposedly leaked, but of course it's not true. But if this is true, this sounds like one heck of a Grand Theft Auto game. So let's get started with this video. The information is coming from a website called Rockstar Intel, and I will have a link in the description for anyone who wants to go check it out. So the headline reads as follows: credible sources dismiss new Grand Theft Auto 6 rumor as fake. A brand new rumor has released and has gained traction around the industry, with many Rockstar Games fans talking about it. Of course, it's another Grand Theft Auto 6 rumor. This happens a lot before a brand new Rockstar titles are announced, with only a few actual substantial rumors ending up true. The most credible rumors are those with photo evidence or some sort of a proof linked. However, this one has blown up without any evidence whatsoever. The rumor states that the poster of this article, or this leak even, has two friends who are very reliable and have worked for places such as Kotaku and PC Gamer. In case you guys don't know, these are highly gaming, I guess, news companies that, you know, review games and just, you know, talk about information as new publishers releases big games, etc. And that's how they got the information. Already kinda dodgy. Here's what the rumor said. So what I'm about to show you guys now is an image of a ton of leaked supposed GTA 6 stuff coming from the guy, as I just said, who apparently knows somebody that actually spilt the beans about what's coming in GTA 6. And what I will say is take everything with a grain of salt. From what I've seen, some people have made videos already on this. It really isn't much of a surprise to me that many of the credible guys such as Yan and Kotaku and all of these guys have stated that this is totally fake and that none of it is true. And yes, it is very, you know, it is common sense to say, yes, this is just totally, you know, it's not true. None of this is real. Anyone, or even you, the viewer, or even myself, or anyone could just go and make up a list of supposed leaks and post it somewhere and then let it gain a lot of attraction, and then of course people start talking about it, and then of course, well, then you got yourself a big major leak out there that has no credibility behind it whatsoever. And that's sort of what we're talking about here. Now, this could be one or two things. Either this article could be true. I'm just putting it out there. It could be some of this stuff that we are going to talk about seems very possible, and as I said already, I have read through this information, and to me, a lot of it seems very possible that it could happen in GTA 6, but at the same time, there is no evidence to suggest that it will happen. So, with that said, we're gonna get started. As you guys can see on screen, here is the image of a list of tons of leaks about the next upcoming Grand Theft Auto game. Now, as I said, take this with a grain of salt, because there is quite a lot of leaks here and we're gonna go through it. So, reading the first line, the next GTA title has been in development since 2012, 1 year before GTA 5 launched. Production didn't actually pick up properly until mid 2015. Even then, it was on ice while the teams focused on RDR 2. It is no surprise that Rockstar Games work in advance, which they do, so I mean, this does kind of make a bit of sense. I don't know about you guys, but from my perspective, I think that Rockstar are working on GTA 6 prior to 2015, but that's just my guess. If you guys want to go ahead and leave a comment, then by all means. So let's move on to the next one. It's another Rockstar worldwide production, not just 1 or 2 studios, but all. So basically, if you guys don't know, Rockstar has combined all of their studios to work on Red Dead Redemption 2, which made it such a masterpiece of a game, and what it's saying here is that they are going to do the same for GTA 6. The codename is Project Americas. So with every Rockstar upcoming title or a secret Rockstar title, they use a codename. In this case, for GTA 6, apparently the name is Project Americas. GTA 6 is set in both Vice City and a new fictional location based on Rio de Janeiro, with some linear missions taking place in Liberty City, not open world. As we know, Rockstar Games famously like to go back into the past, as they done with GTA 5, as they opened up the story of GTA 5 starting in North Yankton with a heist mission, which was cool. So if this doesn't really give you an indication, maybe we could start off in Liberty City as we work our way up to Vice City, and there has been plenty of other rumors which kind of suggested the same thing for this. So this kind of does have a bit of, I guess, credibility behind it. Maybe Rockstar Games could do this, and it would not surprise me if they do. Again, leave a comment in the comment section on what you guys think. The game will balance realism and arcade. Won't be as realistic as RDR 2. One playable protagonist this time, male, not female, despite supposed leaks. So if you guys remember, in the past there has been many rumors that Rockstar Games were going to have a female lead for GTA 6, in which Rockstar Games actually stated it is something that they can potentially do in a future GTA game, but at the current time it is not their focus. You play as an upcoming drug lord wannabe named Ricardo. Another key character called Casey is part of the narrative. You start off as a grunt doing runs as a cocaine smuggler from Vice City to the new large South America area before making connections with big time drug lords and making your way up multiple cities. There will also be a giant prison which will play a big part in the game. Will feature a chapter system similar to Tarantino flick or RDR 2. The weather is heavy focus, hurricanes, floods, etc. So of course, Vice City is known for having bad weather or even hurricanes, floods, etc. So this is definitely something very interesting. Buildings change over time, vehicles too. This causes headaches apparently, but they manage to nail a pipeline and get it working. So older, rare, classic cars get more expensive as time progresses, etc. A full economy, next level. So this sounds very interesting. So apparently, as time progresses as well, cars get a lot more expensive. Now this is something very interesting and I think could work in GTA 6 if this is true. GTA 6 is heavily inspired by the Netflix series Narcos, which, if you guys don't know, is actually based on the whole drug system. Maybe Rockstar Games could be inspired by Narcos. Basically, Rockstar Games do actually base their video games off films, etc. So this is no surprise if this is to be the case. They want to have an incredible 70s/80s soundtrack, but the jury is still out there on that one. A younger Martin Madrazo will make an appearance, as will his father, who is a big drug lord at the time. You do some missions for the Madrazo family involving hits on other gangs. The drug empire building is a mechanic similar to Vice City stories but bigger, much bigger. Think the GTA Online system and dial it up to 10. There you have it. Now that sounds very cool. You can only have weapons on your person, no arsenal in your back pocket. Think RDR 2 and Max Payne 3. Now this is definitely something we need in GTA because magic pockets are really funny. You know, you can just whip out a rocket launcher from your back pocket. Yeah. Your personal vehicle, similar to GTA 5 but can now change it, will be like your horse saddle in RDR 2. All your equipment is stored in the trunk, similar to LA Noire. You also store your body armor in the car. If you wear it, it appears no longer just an invisible thing. Lol. This one sounds very cool. So, as you guys know, in Red Dead Redemption 2, you can actually store weapons on your horse. If this is true, the only credibility here is that Rockstar have already done it now in Red Dead Redemption 2, and they could potentially make it happen in GTA 6, as stated here, where we can store weapons in our car. And that would be the next logical thing, since, well, cars are our transport on the ground level in Grand Theft Auto, so maybe we can store weapons in the trunk, which I think would be very cool. There will be tons of subtitle reading, think Max Payne 3 amounts, because the characters speak the language they're native to. Very immersive, like watching an episode of Narcos. Whenever you're in South America, don't expect to hear much English. Vice City, however, is a mix of everything, mostly English though. Last bit of narrative info, it will discuss topics such as HIV and the immigration crisis of the time, a fictional version of Fidel Castro, etc. Though I'll be, well, beep that one out, if our protagonist dies from AIDS or some... yeah. GTA 6 is next gen only, not PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Now this one has been a huge rumor, and a lot of people have been talking about this one, whether GTA 6 will be coming to the new consoles only or will it release for current gen consoles. I believe that GTA 6 will be available for Xbox One and PlayStation 4, something similar to when GTA 5 released for 360 and PlayStation 3, and then after a while Rockstar stopped updating the game. That's just my opinion, maybe that could be the way Rockstar goes. I guess we will see. GTA 6 is now their primary focus alongside another title which I believe to be Bully 2. The game is still in pre-alpha, so names, locations, details could and probably will change. No ETA on a release date. So there you have it, that's pretty much all of the leaked stuff that has recently sprung up out of the blue, and as I just read all of this out to you guys, this sounds very cool, all of this sounds amazing, and if this is true for GTA 6, we are going to have an insane Grand Theft Auto game. To be honest, all of that information and everything said on this leak sounds like it could be a game only designed for next gen consoles. I'm gonna stick to my word and think that GTA 6 will release for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. But with that said everyone, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of this leak. Do you guys like anything off this list? Is there anything there that you guys want to see happen in GTA 6? I want to see everything happen in GTA 6 from this. But with that said everyone, my name is Dean. I do thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one.